Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been waiting for this. The wait is finally over as we get into the game. And it breaks a little bit. Hopefully that'll be fixed as soon as they pick up the first hero. There was a little bit of a delay as FN seems to be AFK. So Madden is going to be the stand-in for Team Empire. The full lineups are going to be Miposhka, Ghostic, Vansco, Madden and Chappie for Team Empire. Meanwhile, it's going to be Nyx, Yumi, Pikachu, Muriel and Funnick for M19. And hopefully this game's going to be a good one. It is a best of 3. We're going to be going for 3 best of 3s today. I'm going to be your caster, Robin Roll. We're going to be doing Empire versus M19. Then hopefully into Navi versus Effect. And then finally we're going to be doing the losers bracket of one of the 2 sets of matches. We'll just see how it all turns out. So far into the game,
Empire's turn to pick.
we're going to see the Lich picked up by M19.
Team Empire's turn to pick.
Venomancer.
As the game just bugs out a little bit. Okay, so it's going to be the IO and the Nature's Prophet ban out by M19. We've got the AA Night Stalker ban out by Team Empire. It's going to be Venomancer and Enchantress picked up by the Empire, and Lich picked up for M19.
10 seconds remaining. Team Empire's turn to
As everybody's getting its Team Empire's turn to pick every single time, apparently. That's a bit of a new one.
seconds remaining.
So, M19 picking up the Lich and the Necrophos, 2
remaining.
very highly contested heroes at the minute. Up there with the Spirit Breaker, the Venomancer as well. Also the Night Stalker, the Earthshaker, the Broodmother starting to get back in there as well. So the Broodmother as well as Doom ban out in these third picks, or third ban slots, should I say.
Seconds remaining. Team ban.
So, M19 just taking the time. They do have pretty much 2 minutes left on the reserve time as well. Whereas Team Empire only have that minute. So it's going to be the Nyx Assassin ban out there as well by M19. Team Empire looking for the third pickup. They've already got this Venomancer and Enchantress. And more than likely this is going to be either a mid lane or a core Venomancer on the safe lane. Enchantress looking to be in the off lane where she's starting to see a rise once again.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Team Empire looking for the supports. The Pugna is going to be one of the bans as well. I'm surprised the Pugna banned by Team Empire when there is a Necrophos on the side of M19.
Dire team pick.
Bane.
But Empire pick up the Bane once again, starting to see a lot more play just because of the amount of control offered by the Bane, the Nightmare, the Fiend's Grip, even the Enfeeble as well that reduces the attack damage. And Earth Spirit's going to be picked up by M19. So, the 2 supports it looks like picked up by M19. They've got the Lich and the Earth Spirit. Necrophos is going to be there as well as one of the cores. So just looking for potentially an offlaner and a full-on carry for M19. Meanwhile on the side of Team Empire,
remaining.
depending on where they want to run this Venomancer, it could be a second support being picked up here by Team Empire.
remaining.
Or maybe even the mid laner. Again, the Venomancer pick is very flexible. You can run it in probably all 5 positions depending on what you want to be combining it up with. And it's going to be the Bat Rider. Okay, we did see Demon running that on the support as a position 4 a couple of matches ago. So, Bat Rider, is it going to be the offlaner with the Enchantress already picked up, or is that going to be the kind of harassy position 4 with the Bane in the position 5, Enchantress in the offlane? Could even do a 2-on-2 and really start to take it to M19.
Team Empire's turn to
Darkseer picked up by M19, so that looks like it's going to be the offlaner just looking for the full-on carry now. That position 1 hero that M19 think are going to take them to the win for game 1. But for now, Team Empire looking to ban out the final hero.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Empire do only have the 40 seconds of reserve time left. Going to be using this to probably talk about the final ban as well as the final pick. Whereas M19 still have a full 1 minute and 53 seconds left in that reserve time. It's going to be the Phantom Lancer ban out. And this hero, you rarely ever see him played just because he's always that kind of standard ban that teams don't want to be playing up against.
10 seconds remaining.
M19.
5 seconds
Again,
remaining.
it's up to them whether they think the Venomancer is going to be played. It could be that position 1 that we have started to see rise in popularity over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So this could potentially, I mean, the Bite Rider can be around mid, the Enchantress there too. So again, Team Empire's lineup is extremely flexible depending on where they want to run these heroes, who they think is going to be the best on these roles. So, M19, just taking the time once again. They do have pretty much the full reserve time to discuss this last ban as well as the next pickup. Whether they've got a specific ban in mind or whether there's just a hero that they don't like Team Empire playing up, or a generic, this gets banned so often that we don't like playing against it.
Dire team pick.
And it's going to be the Alchemist ban. So M19, just over a minute left for this final pick. And what are they going to be doing? They do need to take into consideration the slows coming out from the Venomancer, Enchantress as well, being able to slow you with her passive.
5 seconds remaining.
So they're going to go for something like the Juggernaut, maybe a Slurk, or... because it is a fairly decent teamfight potential, being able to vacuum back with the Darkseer into the wall. Maybe something like a Faceless Void as well. Could be a decent pickup, goes well with the Lich as well as the Necrophos. Being able to throw out the Chain Frost into the Chronosphere, Necrophos with the Death Pulse as well as the Heartstopper Aura, and then the Reaper Scythe to follow up. So M19, 10 seconds left on the reserve.
Weaver.
And it's going to be the Weaver. Once again, the Weaver is starting to get back into the meta. Starting to be this teamfighter hero with the minus armor of his swarm. Being able to Sakuchi through, just find those last hits as well. And it's a decent amount of nuke damage. As well as offering a lot of right click to everyone else on the team.
5 seconds remaining.
So now Team Empire, 24 seconds left to pick up this final hero. And who's it going to be?
Anti-mage.
It's going to be the Anti-Mage. So Team Empire, wanting to take this, I guess fairly late, wait until the Empire finishes farming. Gets up to that Battle Fury into the 6-item potential. Offers a decent amount of split push with Miposhka on the Enchantress as well as Chappie on the Anti-Mage. But there is a decent amount of teamfight there. The Venomancer being able to use the Poison over the Venomous Scale for the slows. Bane being able to control in the teamfights Bat Rider with the Lasso, as well as the Firefly. Things start to get a bit chaotic when Team Empire is involved in a 5v5. M19, do they have what it takes to counter that? So the full lineups are going to be Madden on the Venomancer. We've got Miposhka on Enchantress, Vanscore on the Bane, Ghostic on the Bat Rider, and Chappie on the Anti-Mage. Meanwhile, the side of M19, it's going to be Muriel on the Lich, Pikachu on the Necrophos, Yume on the Earth Spirit, Funnick playing up on the Darkseer, and now Nyx on the Weaver. So we do just wait for the strategy time to end, and then we're going to be getting ourselves straight into the game, the first game of the best of 3 between Team Empire and M19 for the Perfect World CIS Qualifiers. And it's going to be the first best of 3 we have today. There is going to be 3 coming up. So the instant TP from the Enchantress Miposhka.
Prepare for battle.
Not shy about getting in there with the smoke as well as 2 wards. A sentry ward picked up as well. And he's just moving around. There was no TP out into the lanes from the side of M19. Potentially thinking they are going to be able to, with this aggressive try, maybe just keep it a bit of a secret. Which is a decent way to deal with the anti-mage as well. If you can deal with him early game, shut down the amount of farm he's getting. You know, stop him from getting towards that Battle Fury as well. So mid lane. There is a bit of a stack up. Vanskor and Miposhka hanging around the mid. And I wonder, this looks like it's going to be a mid Venomancer, offlane Batrider, and a semi-support Enchantress. Yume moving himself up, just revealing himself to Miposhka. Gets a right click off on the boulder roll. It's going to get him away safely. But with these wards, the pull is going to be blocked for both camps.
The battle begins.
For me.
As Batrider sneaks himself up onto the high ground of the Dire and picks himself up another rune. So 3 runes go in the way of Empire. So mid lane is going to be the Venomancer up against the Necrophos. Interested to see how this lane goes. With the Death Pulse heals coming out from Pikachu, but the Venomous Gale as well as the Poison Sting going to be able to tick him down if he gets a little bit aggressive. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Nyx stepping up onto Chappie. And just 2-1-2 at the minute while the Enchantress is in the jungle. It looks like the Earth Spirit going for a roam into the mid lane as well. Are they going to be able to find anything? The courier coming up, Madden. Just playing it safe back, but the roll does come through. It looks like Yume wanted that courier. But it's just hiding itself away in the trees. So Madden is taking a little bit of damage. The roll once again comes through, and it's now going to be Miposhka looking to protect the courier. There's going to be the net from the troll as well. The TP instantly comes out from Yume. He is going to take a lot of harass, but does get himself back to the fountain safely. And now mid lane, Pikachu stepping it up. Is level 2. Both heroes level 2 on this lane. Bottom lane as well. This is going to be a lot harder as well with Muriel there on the lich. Just being able to sacrifice a creep every, well, 60 seconds to start off with. But Chappie getting a little bit aggressive on Muriel, burning down his mana. And now Enchantress and Miposhka trying to rotate from behind, but Yume is going to be there. Once again, takes so much harass coming out from Miposhka, as well as his little neutral creep army. And the roll comes away. The courier.
What have we here?
Not spotted out, but Yume could just goes the wrong way around the trees.
Regeneration.
And now Miposhka rotates him round. Has the Satyr Tormentor. Yume. And it looks like the D-wards are coming out. Is that one just on the edge? Looks like it could potentially still be on the edge, blocking that camp. Meanwhile, mid lane, Madden just going to be, oh, Maiden just going to be harassing down Pikachu with those right clicks. Forced to use one of the salves. And Vanskor now, just being able to use that Brain Sap is going to be a little bit short on mana, but the Brain Sap going to be able to be used twice more. So Chappie Only got himself 14 last hits. Nyx is sitting there with a full 16 and 2. But the blast coming out from the State of Tormentor. Nyx is getting pretty low, but the roll comes in from the Earth Spirit. Just rolls himself forward into Chappie. This could be a bit of a mistake with Vanskor. There doesn't have enough mana now, does, for the Nightmare. Just gets the tick. So Yume could be in a bit of trouble trying to run himself away. The Swarm does come through. Maybe they're going to try and turn this around as the Boulder Roll does come out. Doesn't get himself anywhere. Just gets himself trapped in the trees. And Chappie is going to be right-clicking him down. Chappie picks up the first blood. Now Nyx, is he going to try and go for a turnaround? Try and pick something extra up as he just gets himself out safely. There is 3 heroes on the side of Empire here, so Nyx does need to be careful. Weaver. Decent amount of mana as Vanskor starts the right click down, but the Sakuchi does get him away. Miposhka, level 3, only skilled up 1 point into the enchant, just keeping 2 safe for now, it looks like. As Madden on the mid lane gets himself the Ring of Aquila. Pikachu sitting on the superior last hits, looking towards that Veil. Yume with a haste. Is he going to try and make a move on this in the mid lane? Keeps running himself back and forth, back and forth. Miposhka now going to be spotted up onto the high ground, but sees Yumi as well. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, it looks like Pikachu. Is he going to try and make a go for this, or is he just trying to take down Madden? And Miposhka now using those 3 stored points as Yume. Nyx isn't the healthiest. The Shrine is going to come back up now, so it looks like everybody on the side of M19 just going to be moving themselves over for that quick heal. Miposhka spots out Yume, and if Yume gets dragging Miposhka up to the high ground, maybe baiting him in, but Miposhka just moves himself away. Vanskor meets him in the river to make sure there's no aggression. Meanwhile, top lane, not really seeing a lot on this top lane, but Batrider is level 5. The Darkseer moving himself into the woods as well with these iron shells, getting to level 6, and now the pings come out. Vanskor and Miposhka on the low ground. The courier does come in, delivering a couple of items over to the Nyx, or to Nyx on the Weaver, I should say. Chappie taking a little bit of aggression now from Nyx with that Sakuchi forward. Muriel with the Frost Blast as well. What is the level on that Frost Blast? It is only level 1, so it's not doing a lot of damage as Yume taking so much, but the smash comes through. Nyx, are they going to be able to find a kill? The Boulder Roll comes through, but Chappie is stood in the way. Yumi, one more right click will be enough, and Chappie secures the second kill. Meanwhile, Weaver trying to go on Vanskor. Vanskor is going to be able to get himself away 2 seconds before the Brain Sap comes up, so that will be able to keep him healthy, and Vanskor does survive through that. Nightmare back up again too. So Weaver does need to be careful with Miposhka hanging around now as well. Just takes the Shuriken to the face.
For the dead.
Meanwhile, mid lane, the TP comes in, but Funnick, is he going to be able to find the kill? The Ion Shell being dragged back by the Batrider. Miposhka finds Nyx on the bottom lane, and looks like Maiden is just going to be able to get away safely. Ghost Stick, though, needs to be careful as Funnick just searches himself away. So Maiden sitting on 70 health, extremely lucky. One more Death Pulse would have been the end of Venomancer in this mid lane. And now Nyx died once. Going for the power treads. As Chappie looks like he's going for at least a Perseverance. So his farm not really being slowed down all that much. Back in the mid lane once again, Madden now starting to build up these Plague Wards. Got 3 points in it, is level 7. So the push potential coming out, he's going to be able to clear through creep waves pretty darn fast. As Miposhka starts to get cheeky, goes into the dire bottom side jungle and gets a little bit of farm there as well, stealing a couple of creeps. Vanskor, are they going to look for this? 1 point in the Nightmare, walks himself away, gets the Nightmare, but Nyx is there. Chappie moving himself forward, only level 5, so there's not going to be any mana void, and Chappie getting pretty low. The right click's coming out. Is this going to be a return kill? Gets the blink away, one more right click as Miposhka cleans up Muriel, and Nyx finds the return kill onto Chappie. And now Nyx, just waiting for the Sakuchi to come back online, stands himself still. as Vansko with the Nightmare up. Is he going to be able to find it? The vacuum comes in, but there's going to be Funnick with the Iron Shell. The heals coming out from Enchantress. Not going to be enough. And Maposhka gets taken down. Mid lane, is that a haste rune? There's going to be the Venomous Gale. Pikachu trying to get himself away with that Ghost Shroud. There's going to be the lasso, the dragging him back, and the TP coming in from Nyx. Swarm going to be used. Maiden being chased down. The right clicks are there. Nyx, is he going to be able to find this? Just needs to be careful about going under that tier 1 tower as Maiden looks to try and at least get a little bit of harass onto the Nyx. Onto Nyx on the Weaver. Boy, is that confusing. Now Yume just takes, once again, a little bit of harass off Maposhka. And Maposhka now, level 4, is going to be getting to that level 5 now. So only one level away from being able to throw those impetuses, and Funnick moves himself down to the bottom lane with the Iron Shell, but once again, Vanskor is there, and Chappie is level 6 now. The wall going to be dropped, so Chappie, chased down by one of his own, well, a copy of himself, as Funnick surges himself back through the trees. Chappie stepping it up. It looks like he's going to go back for the power treads before trying to finish off at least that perseverance. And once again, Maiden in the mid lane. 4 points into the Plague Wards now as well, so this creep wave is going to pretty much melt. Pikachu could get a lot of bonus gold off these if you can clean them up, but being level 4 now, the health that they have, 450, it takes a lot of right clicks to take them down. Meanwhile, the TP coming in onto the bottom lane. Is there going to be a lasso up 3 seconds before it's available? Nightmare is there, so Funnick going to be dragged back. The Firefly, the vacuum used, trying to delay it as much as possible, but I don't think Funnick gets himself away. Is there a mana void? There is. Chappie secures that kill once again. And Funnick just a little bit too far up. Made to pay for the overconfidence. 5-2 Empire with a 1k net worth lead. If we take a look at the hero net worth, it is Pikachu.
Now.
Just sitting about 200 gold above the anti-mage, but that is the power of the Plague Ward gold. When you can farm those up effectively, you do get those little bonuses.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nyx trying to come in from behind. Chappie, is there going to be a smash? The silence is going to be there, so the blink, it is going to be available now to him, but he just walks himself back to his tier 1 tower as Ghostic comes in. No Firefly for the next 49, but there is, no lasso for the next 49, but there is a Firefly as well as Sticky Napalm, so everybody on the side of M19 does need to be careful. Bottom lane, once again, it looks like Vanskor wants to go. The Brain Sap Mural getting really down low. Ghostic, the roll comes through, but he gets himself down to at least through that little gap in the map with the Firefly. But next, does he want to try and chase this? Vanskor hanging around, doesn't have enough mana now for the next few seconds for that Fiend's Grip. Meanwhile, top lane, Maposhka just taking a little bit of harass off the Ion Shells. But non-stop fighting from the side of Empire. They know what they want to be doing. Want to be taking this game to the limit, putting on so much aggression with the Batrider as well as the Bane having that level 6 now. It's going to be
'tis mine.
Awfully hard to really go onto Chappie.
Arms for the
Radiant's
dead.
bottom tower is under attack.
Going back towards the Battle Fury as well. 12 minutes in. Vanskor taking a little bit. The Swarm is used. It's only level 1, so
is under attack.
it can be shrugged off. Meanwhile, top lane, there's going to be the lasso underneath the tier 1 tower of the Dire. The vacuum used, but Ghostic cleans that up once again with the Firefly. Now Maposhka, level 8. Even taking up a Cartier of her own. The tier 1 tower is going to be punished.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Once again, bottom lane,
top
Yume
tower
with the
has
ward
fallen.
instantly de-warded with this sentry ward. Vanskor and Chappie moving themselves up. Once again, he does have just enough gold for another piece of the Battle Fury, if that's what he wants to go towards. He's about 1400 gold away from finishing this mid lane.
Is under attack.
Yume, as well as Muriel, scouted out by Maiden there with that Plague Ward. The smoke comes out. I don't know if they have enough to make a play. Like I say, the Fiend's Grip is there. Bane has full mana as well. So, Vansko, the ward, spotted out Yuumi. Brain Sap, the smash as well as the stun. The silence does come through Yuumi. Going to be able to boulder roll himself away. Just with that little distraction. Meanwhile, back on the bottom lane. Nightmare going to be used. Chappy.
Denied.
And there's going to be the Fiend's Grip as well, as Ghostic does TP in. The last two not on cooldown for the next 9 seconds. Frost Blast bounces through, but there's going to be the Mana Void. And Chappy now 4-1 and 2. Starting to, well, once the Battle Fury does come up, his farm will skyrocket. But Empire taking control of this. 3k net worth lead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Miposhka. What's he got himself? Got himself a smoke for the gank as well as a troll. Pikachu with the Veil. Going to be trying to wrap around behind Miposhka. Miposhka, the Reaper Scythe is available. The Veil goes down, but the Death Pulse just a little bit short. As Miposhka. Nope, bottom lane. Vansko. Nightmare once again. As Funnick takes down Chappy just underneath, or just a little bit before the tier 2 tower. Vansko going for the TP. Is he going to be able to get himself away? The Swarm spots him, but he's already into the mid lane. Where Maiden pushing this in. There's going to be the Venomous Gale, but Ghosty coming from behind. Lasso is available. There's going to be the Ghost Shot dragging him back. And it looks like Pikachu is going to be taken down. The Death Pulse won't save his life as Ghostic burns him down on the Firefly. Gets himself in front of Yuumi now as well. A couple more right clicks should be enough. Vansko, is he going to be able to find this kill as Yuumi takes down? And it is going to be Maiden that secures this kill.
Dire's middle tower is under
With the
attack.
Venomancer's poison. So Nyx building towards, it looks like the Diffusal Blade. He's already got himself the recipe. Chappy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
About
attack.
900 gold. Funnick is coming into the jungle to try and disrupt his farm, but all it does is means he blinks himself away to another camp.
Gotcha.
And Funnick trying to chase him down, deny the farm from Chappy without getting himself caught out a little bit too much too. So Chappy is going to be moving himself into the mid lane. Now there is Miposhka there to back him up. The TP comes in from the Necrophos. Pikachu drops the Veil. And Chappy instantly blinks himself away, finds himself a double damage as well. Ghost Stick, no lasso, but the dust is going to be used. The time lapse goes, and there's going to be the blink forward as well as the flame break trying to catch him. Oh, Fiend's Grip just gets him as well. The right click, the Firefly, the burns come out, and Vansko secures the kill onto
Is
Nyx.
under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You are mid lane. Miposhka, Yuumi, is he going to try and make the boulder roll in? Miposhka is sitting underneath the tier 2 tower, 3 heroes onto the bottom lane. The roll goes, but it's going to be off the mark, even a smash. And now Yuumi puts himself in a bit of a bad position as Miposhka looks for the chase. Yuumi just TPs himself away. And the split push has begun. Anti-Mage. 2 creeps away from having the full Battle Fury. Meanwhile, mid lane, it looks like they want to go for a chase. Pikachu being dragged back, the wall is going to be dropped. Chain Frost bouncing through the Reaper Scythe as well. Vansko secured by Pikachu, but not before Ghostic takes him down as well. Swarm coming in from behind. Miposhka could be in a lot of trouble as Nyx tries to chase down, but with those sticky napalms, Nyx, you can just see the attack slow. Miposhka may be able to get himself away, and even with the TP coming in from Maiden, there's going to be the Venomous Gale. The Poison Nova goes as well. Funnick just gets the TP out in time. And Chappy, once again, leads the line. Steps himself through the wall. The Battle Fury goes. Maiden gets the kill onto Funnick with the poison. Venomancer, the king of the 30-second later kills.
Tis mine.
Nature attend us.
So Miposhka, Maiden, stepping up. Got themselves a Centaur as well as Pikachu TP's in. There's going to be a Rod of Atos. But with the Nature's Attendants going from Enchantress, that will be able to keep him fairly safe as he try and push down this tier 1 tower. Pikachu trying to do whatever he can to try and delay this push. But it looks like with the Plague Wards, it is going to be going down. Miposhka does secure that tower.
Has fallen.
Pikachu, the Falstaff comes forward, but the Centaur taken down before he can get the stomp off. And now there's going to be the Rod of Atos, as well as the Veil. The Boulder Roll comes through. The Enchantress could be taken down here, but again, with the right clicks being so slow, Ghost Shroud used, Miposhka goes down. The Nightmare is going to be there, but it looks like the Urn. Yume does finally get the kill, and Nyx trying to get himself away with the time lapse. Maiden being chased down by Funnick. TP's coming in. The Firefly has not been used just yet on cooldown, but the last one goes. Funnick being burnt down, tries to get the Surge away. Going to be taking attacks. Maiden turns around and just secures that kill. Chain Frost bounces around, but Vansko gets himself out of range, and now Yume is going to be taken down as well. It's going to be a double kill. Pikachu goes out, wrong place, wrong time. Is there going to be any control? The Reaper side comes out, but it's not enough to take down Vansko as the Death Pulse does secure it. Mana Void comes out. Pikachu trying to get himself away with the right clicks. Is it going to be too much? There's no Ghost Shroud available, and it's just going to be GG. 19 minutes in, 50-6. M19 call it. Empire take game 1. So we are going to be going towards the game 2. Hopefully the delay won't be as long as it took us to get into game 1. But Empire take it pre-20 minutes as M19 think they just can't outfight Empire anymore. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first game. We will be moving to a game 2. We're going to take a quick break, but stick with us and we will be back shortly.